everyone, don't you guys enjoy when the fall time approaches? You can easily feel that awesome breeze, and you can just tell when the leaves are changing colors. And I was inspired by falling leaves, especially when they have a little hint of green, a little bit of hint of orange, yellow, and brown, and that combination, because they're really transforming themselves until that nice fall texture. Well, today's look is inspired by falling leaves. With a nice bold lip, which I really thought that was kind of appropriate for the fall. And not only that, fall, you can add just a little bit of color to your looks. A lot of the colors don't have to be so natural, but you can just add just a little bit of pop of color. And also with fall, I just love hot chocolate, hot cocoa, however you call it, with a great coffee. And also, not only that, you can get to wear more clothes, and not only just more clothes, more scarves. And I love scarves, even though I don't have on a scarf right now. But when it's time to wear scarves, you get to wear all kinds of nice, different kind of browns and oranges and yellows and just all kinds of great colors. Blah. And I just love fall. So today's look is inspired by falling leaves, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let's start our makeup with confidence, and let's go ahead and get to this tutorial. So let's get started. Alrighty everyone, so for primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer in the shade Sheer. And none of these products I'm using is mandatory. You can use any product of choice. It's optional. So I'm just going to apply the primer all over to our eyes and blend it out with our ring finger. And the primer basically keeps your shadows from fading and increasing throughout the day. Apply some on the outer V area because we will apply a lot of shadow there, so just kind of be careful on how much primer you're applying, especially trying not to get it into your eyes, but just make sure you're applying enough around your eyes, not in the surface of your eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking the base, and the base basically helps your shadows to become more vibrant. And I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil. I'm currently about out of mine, but hey, I'm going to get another one anyways. I'm just going to take this base and I'm going to apply it all over to my lid. Be careful about how much product you're going to use, because even if you already apply a primer onto your eye, a base, well, if you apply so much base onto your eye, your shadows can also fade and crease. So just be careful and blend out very, very well, and make sure it's very, very precise. Taking the e.l.f. 100 piece palette with a LA Colors flat shader brush or any flat shader brush of your choice. Taking a bright orange eyeshadow from the palette, or any palette that you choose from, or any eyeshadow or pot. You're going to be taking this bright eyeshadow here, which is a bright burnt orange, and we're going to tap off major excess, and we're going to apply this bright orange eyeshadow all over to our lid. I'm going to use patting motions because fallout can approach very easy if you don't use patting motion. If you use windshield wiper motions, it will, but if you use patting motions, then it definitely will, you know, add lots and lots of fallout to the eye. But just continue to apply some of that eyeshadow on your lid using patting motions. Next, I'm going to be taking a brighter shade from the palette, which is basically this shade here, and I really, really love it. Taking the same exact brush, but flipping it to the other side, adding some of the bright yellow here, and I'm going to tap off major excess, and I'm going to place the yellow into the center of the lid so it can give it more of that vibrant color, or that gradient type, because you know, fall, it has a combination of orange, brown, olive, you know, different kind of colors. You want to become creative, and taking the same orange that we just applied and then just go back over the orange. Taking a blending brush, large blending brush at that, and just apply the edges so you won't have any harsh, sharp edges. Next, going to be taking the same exact blending brush that we just used to apply the edges of the first two colors, and then we're going to be taking a transition color of the palette and we're going to apply it to our crease. Very well. Blending is perfect. Always, always, always blend whenever you're applying a few shadows, and just touch up the shadows that you applied it with earlier. Just give you a little taps here, a tap there. Next, you're going to be taking, which is an angled brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and then you're going to be taking the angled brush, which is from the Essential line, which is $1, very affordable, which is like this, and we're going to be taking an olive shade from the palette, which is this shade here. Apply it to the brush, tap off major access, and work this shade right into your crease. Next, you want to take your applicator. Then you want to apply a really dark shade that will deepen up the crease and do a lot of awesome, great deep up the crease work. Taking the black or the next to the last shade of the palette that you own, and apply that to the outer V area. This is going to give that more the look more of a smoky look. Majority of my makeup looks have a little deepen of the crease work with a really dark eyeshadow. That means that my look is almost complete. Then for highlighter, I'm going to take this shade here from the palette. You really don't want a really bright highlighting shade anyways. Bring it down just a little bit and add the same highlight to your inner tear dot area. Tap, reapply the same few colors that you had earlier. Then blend those shades together. And then reapply some more shades. So it should look something like this so far. I'm going to apply eyeliner and mascara, which is e.l.f. cream eyeliner and LA Colors double volume mascara. And I'm going to be back with the lips. So here are the completed eyes. Let's go into the rest of our face. For the lips, I'm going to take the EOS lip balm in the shade Sweet Mint. I'm going to apply this shade to our lip so that our lips will be smooth for the next step. So I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Pencil, and this is their lip pencil, in the shade Maroon. This is the complete look of this matte. If you want to add just a little bit of shimmer, you can. And there you have it. Falling Leaves.